Hi, I'm Mark Deering, and this is Classic Canyon Ranch. We're in Coryell County. We're 7 miles upstream from George Bush's ranch in Crawford. We're just outside a little town called Mosheim, and we've been in the deer breeding business for about 5 years. And right now we've really got our first crop of good 3-year-olds. We've just scored 2 of those, and they're both over 220 inches. And we're just excited to be able to now AI our own deer, and that's thanks to Quattro building our facility this summer, and we're so excited about that. Beyond my expectations. He did exactly what he said and more, and he did it in the time frame that he said he was going to do it, which was what I found when I called and did some due diligence before I had him do the job. Talked to some other people that he had built a facility for, and they said, we hate to tell you how good he is because we want to use him again, but that he will do exactly what he says. And that's what I found. As we went along and we found challenges, he seemed to just work around them and get them done. And there really weren't any bad surprises during the process. So I was pleasantly surprised with how the construction went, and we got it done before the end of the summer, which was our goal.
Since you're already in the breeding industry, breeding whitetails, how has the addition of the working facility added to your ranch?
Well, in the past, in order to artificially inseminate my deer without having this facility, I had to send them out to other ranches. And in the last couple of years, I've been sending 20 or so does to other ranches. The rest of the deer stayed here and were naturally bred. But the problem there is that you have to send your deer away at least a month before they're AI'd. You normally want to leave them there for 2 or 3 months after. And they're on different feed, they're in a strange location. And each year I would lose at least 1 deer, maybe 2, due to something. And I think a lot of it is because of the stress of them having to leave their home. This year we're doing 45 deer in our own facility. They get to stay in their own home all the time, and they're getting more and more used to running through the facility. And I think the success rate is going to be much higher, and I'm able to do a lot more does. And rather than have to pay someone else $1,000 a deer, I can do it myself here. So it saves me money. I think it saves me deer, and I can AI a lot more deer.
Mark, with living 2 hours away, and us working on the ranch while you were away, what were your concerns, and how did we handle those for you?
Well, you're always concerned when you let somebody onto your high fence ranch that deer might get out or might be harmed. Y'all were very sensitive to that, and y'all handled it very well. I was so confident in you after I met you and y'all got started that actually I went away to Santa Fe, which is 10 hours away, and I was actually there for almost the whole construction. I did have a ranch foreman that was kind of giving me reports, but to me it was great because I didn't have to worry. I felt very confident in the crew that you had here, that I could trust them, and in fact they lived right by the facility. Right. And it was just nice for me that I didn't have to micromanage it. I mean, we came up with a plan, we came up with a price. You said when you'd have it done, and I went great, and I went away, and when I came back it was done. So that's kind of worry-free construction for me. So appreciate that.
Call us today for a quote in your state and ways we can help you with your game fencing, handling facilities, breeder pens, or metal building structures. Contact sales today at 979-637-9892 or by email at info@j4fs.com, and also on the web at www.j4fs.com.